Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to fix this American Fitness treadmill, and here we have the console and its motor, the speed sensor, and here it's a motor driver card. So since it's without incline, and here the connection of console, speed sensor, motor, and let me plug it. And once we plug it, it shows like this. So I'm going to press the start button. So again we are going to plug it. So yeah, plug it. Please check the behavior of the series circuit bulb. So here you can see the small ripples inside the bulb. So it's mean the power drawn is not linear. So it's mean, and with the passage of time this light is glowing. So it's mean the power drawn is even higher. So in a normal case, when the power is more drawn, this light goes out because the power goes out because since this watt is, this bulb is 100 watt, and if the our circuit draws the power more than 100 watt, this circuit or the power goes out. So again I'm going to plug it, but in a normal position, like not in a series circuit, because the users of treadmill plug this machine or use treadmills in a normal way. So let's see how it behaves and what it is behaving or what error it's giving to us. So as you can see, and here is a small sound from the motor, which seems to be a sound of bushes. So now it's about 17 seconds, 20 seconds, 22 seconds. Now it's working fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just place or trying to grab this motor, but be careful when you are doing this. So I'm trying to grab this or trying to exert some force over it so that we can increase the effort level or we can increase the resistance. It's running fine. Now I will exert more force, and almost 1 minute and 5 seconds. So let me increase the speed of this treadmill E5. So here you can see that's E5. So here this motor is without load, and in a treadmill we connect this pulley with belt. So in that case this motor has to be connected with the belt, and the load also means also increase, and even when someone steps over the belt, the load gets increased. But the question is how we can say that the problem is either with this motor or with this card. So what will we do? We will place the ampere meter in between these two wires, and we will try to measure the amperes drawn by this motor. So let's place the multimeter in between these two wires. So and in this video also I will let you know how to check the ampere of this motor. So let's do this. Now I have configured my multimeter or placed my multimeter in series with this motor to measure the amperes. So how you can measure the ampere. So this is ampere, and here you can see the straight line, which means DC current. So A means ampere, and the straight line means the DC. So here we can, if you want to measure the DC ampere, so you will measure the DC currents over here in these, in between. You can place your multimeters in between these areas, and since it's 20 ampere, so I'm not going to measure up to 200 milliamps. So the motor will draw an ampere about 5, 6, 7, 8 or 10. So I will place my multimeter over 20, and here's the AC ampere. So I'm not going to measure the AC amperes. So since I am going to measure this, so I will place my multimeter over here. And in multimeter, we in normal position we have these two wires, in this and this circuit, for continuity and for all other things. But if you are going to measure the amperes, you have to place this wire over in ampere circuits. And here you can see, if you have this line, so it goes here, so, and it says that 20 amps and for 15 seconds maximum. So if your current is up to 20 amperes, don't use your multimeter more than 15 seconds, or otherwise it will something bad will happen with your multimeter, because it is unfused. So there is no fuse in between this line. So be careful before doing this. So or otherwise, if you are not sure, use the tongue tester. That's the clamp meter also for such kind of things. But since I am sure that the amperes are not more than 20, so that's why I'm using this. So, and if we see about the wires, question is how we can this is the red wire of a motor. This is the red wire of a motor, and I have connected this red wire with my multimeter's red wire, and I have connected the second wire of multimeter with this circuit. So I have placed this multimeter in a series with this motor. So in a simple words, DC motor has two wires. The first one is black and second one is red. So I have connected black wire with this card, and the red wire I have connected with the multimeter, and then the black wire of multimeter is connected with this card. So you can use this by changing these wires. So if you are going to plug the red wire in the card and black over there, so you can use this in a reverse direction. So it's not a big deal, because if you flip the wires, you will only feel the difference on the readings, either with positive or negative. So that's not a issue. So I'm going to start this, and let's see. Yes, 2.3 amperes, 3.3, 3.47, and they are gradually increasing. 3.6, 3.7, and it's fluctuating. Let's see. So here I'm going to exert some load. I'm going to exert some load. 5 amperes, 6 amperes, 7 amperes, 8 amperes, and error 5. So we can say the error 5, in my other video I already told you the error 5 is the error due to the high amperes, but it could be due to the motor. But in that video the error was not due to the motor, the error was due to the feedback signal. But fortunately I got some problem with this motor, and I found that the problem is with this motor. So what can I do? I will send this motor to the one of my vendor who rewinds the motor for me, and we will rewind this motor, and then we will fix it. And I'm pretty sure the problem is with this motor. So another way, in other way, you can also check the motor by using the bridge rectifier. So I have uploaded another video. You can go over there and you can check the how to check your motor with multimeter. So please remove hand. So in this motor description here, you can see that it's 180 volts, it's a 2 HP and for 4600 RPMs and ampere 4 amperes. But you saw on the multimeter it was drawing more than 8 amperes or more than 7 amperes and without load. So I just exert 1 kg or 5 kg weight more than I'm sure that I did not put the force more than 8 or 5 kg. So it drawn like 5 ampere, 8 ampere or 9 ampere. So suppose or imagine if you are going to exert the weight of a 70 kg or 80 kg person or a man who wants to walk over the treadmill whose weight is about 70 kg, what will happen? So obviously it will show you the error 5. So in some kind of treadmills, this is the protection circuit. So this circuit and this is embedded feature in this in this card. If your motor drawn more ampere than the rated ampere, so the feedback circuit measures the ampere which is drawn by the motor, and then it sends the error signal to the console and it trips your card and protect your card. So in most of the cases you don't get the error 5 and you directly get the error 2. So it's mean your circuit is not protected by like the feedback signal. So this circuit is feedback protected, like if your motor is drawing more ampere than the rated, then it will show you the error 5. So I hope this video will help you in troubleshooting of the treadmills, and dedicatedly for if you are the person who's repairing the treadmills, it will help you a lot to identify the high amperes or the error 5 or error 6 of a treadmills. So thank you watching for my videos. Thank you very much.